Hi, this is your host Shubham Tiwari, and I welcome you to Underpublished Magazine's show Education Plus, where we try to bring in the institutional perspective to the discourse around education and, more importantly, education technology. Today's guest is Dr. Raavee Tripathi, who's principal at Sumitra Modern School, Sitapur. Welcome to Underpublished Magazine, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me here.
And
I show my gratitude to Wonder Publish to having me here, and you all are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, ma'am, and you're welcome. And we see that you're sitting in your office. So the natural question is, how are you coping up with this, second wave of pandemic?
Yeah. COVID-19 has taught us various lessons of life, and we all somewhere down the line accept our carelessness towards Mother Nature and our life too. Although it isn't a good experience, yet we can say that we are no more new to new normal.
Right.
Hence confident and little more outcome based or outcome oriented as far as teaching and learning is concerned. Our students have become responsible and have definitely inculcated self-learning habit.
Right.
Parents are more supportive and have accepted online teaching also. And glad to share that parents have also started participating and giving their bit in the educational journey of their children.
Right. Absolutely. So how does it feel to have, schools without students because you are in the school premises? So what's the feeling like?
The feeling is absolutely weird, very threatful. And we are longing for that how come this episode has come to our life, which is so threatening.
Correct.
So we are crossing our fingers and praying, kneeling down to the God that let the beautiful normal come back again.
Absolutely. And speaking of your strengths, from designing to evaluating education programs, you have over 26 years of experience. So, I mean, what kind of education programs did you run during this first lockdown and now?
Okay. Definitely, we can say that this COVID-19 has widened our horizon. We have started customizing educational program as per the scenario and requirement.
Right.
In fact, it has given us an opportunity to think more, design best, and execute to achieve the targeted outcome. And I'm glad we are able to do it efficiently. We have left no stone unturned to explore the hidden potential of our students as an orator, presenter, researcher, and whatnot.
Absolutely. And if I take you back in time when you were starting 26 years ago, first of all, how was your initial days in teaching? Tell us about your formative days.
Okay. Being a daughter of educationists, the passion of teaching was inbuilt.
Okay.
So before narrating the journey as a teacher, I would first express my heartfelt gratitude to my parents for being my guru, my all-time guru. When I started my journey back in 1995, each day I used to challenge myself to win over the trust of students, because once you win the trust of students, then only you can give the best.
Right.
And being the better performer than yesterday used to be my target, which is in fact continuing till date.
Okay.
Since beginning, I was known for being a strict teacher, yet compassionate and considerate. So students loved me and approached me to share their problems. And within no time, I used to become their mentor. And this 26 years of teaching had made me an innovative teacher, mentor, guide, and of course, a good human being. That is what at the end of the show, at the end of the day, it counts. And yes, I love my profession.
So, do you worry that your students can't reach you as easily as possible nowadays?
Well, I can not say this because now the technology has mingled in our life so well that we are very comfortable. And maybe that this is the reason that even though this online education wasn't very much popular in schools, but the moment COVID appeared and we were swiftly, shifting from offline to online mode of teaching. So my students, they do reach me over the phone, through email, and at times through Zoom meeting as well.
Okay. So do you see technology as the mainstay of education in the future?
Definitely, we cannot deny. We cannot deny, because today teaching is absolutely, you can say, the teacher with technology trend has come. So the teacher, we have already said that the AI is coming and we are scared. Now the robots will teach and will be all unemployed. It's not like that. It seems that the human touch, what performance a human being can give, robots cannot. So definitely, it's better to equip ourselves with all 21st century educational tricks and trends, so that we can give the best.
Absolutely, ma'am. And you're also a CBSE certified leader. So first of all, can you define the term leader, and how are you keeping up in the morale of your teachers or your staff? I mean, everyone in organization as a leader.
Okay. What I feel that I am a participative and demonstrative leader.
Okay.
I ensure to involve team members in the design making process. Team members thus feel included and involved. When they are involved and engaged, so automatically they are curious to contribute their bit. And I initiate to demonstrate. So this gives them a kind of, demonstration that, this is how we need to work with some more creativity and with some more innovations. And I must tell you that we have developed a culture named Challenge Yourself, where we follow it very religiously, and we ensure that learners in my team is a curious learner, an all-time learner. And I'm glad that my team has earned various certificates of training organized by CBSE and some other. And I have also conducted an in-house workshop on NEP 2020, which was more than a dialogue, than a monologue. And we have discussed the feasibility of NEP 2020 in length. So it was a wonderful session.
Okay. I'm glad that you brought up NEP, the new education policy, which came out last year. What do you think of it? I mean, what is your overall view on the new policy?
Okay, fine. What I feel that this is actually not a policy, it's a guideline.
Okay.
And nothing new. We cannot say it is absolutely a new package.
Okay.
We can say that the things were there before also, but now we are more curious to implement it.
Okay.
And there is so many things that we can select and apply it as per the need of each and every school. So there is a lot of things to experiment. There is a lot of things to practice. And definitely it takes time from pen and paper, black and white, to the practice.
Yeah, absolutely, ma'am. I'm sure. Speaking of, your other strengths, you're a part of the advisory board of Sports Academy Association of India. And now that education is taking place online, are you worried about the physical aspect of the education, the development of your kids physically?
Actually, and out of this worry, we have started a very good tradition of starting our day with yoga.
Okay.
So what I feel that a happy mind can only stay in a happy body.
Right.
So realizing the importance of yoga and aerobics in our day-to-day life, we have begun the day with the yoga, and to keep the immune system strong, we have conducted various sessions on how to boost our immunity as well.
Okay.
We conduct online sessions on yoga and aerobics for the entire week. It's not that Sunday and we don't have any sessions. Okay. So Sunday we have some special aerobic sessions, some dance classes as well. Right. And so like this, the entire week students are connected with us.
Okay.
And here, during this pandemic, this
Mhm.
connection and creating bond is very, very important. Hope you
Right.
also second that.
Yes,
And the
absolutely.
beautiful part of the entire show is that parents also join
Oh, okay.
the yoga and Arabic sessions on Sundays.
Okay.
This has resulted to a beautiful bond between the stakeholders,
Okay.
because we had a lot of issues across the globe, that
Right.
the fees and all, right? So
Right.
when the parents do understand that the school is giving the best,
Yeah.
okay, what actually is required,
Yeah.
okay, so we all agree that yoga decreases the depression and increases the positive energy in the life,
Right.
positive energy in the mind. So definitely the things are going good. And we also organize the mission school fit week
Right.
every month, wherein we try our level best that the entire family participate in it.
It's a wonderful program, ma'am. But I have to ask you in the same vein that as your workload increased, because you're also working, let's say you're working on Sundays, so also, so and you're an administrator involved in many things. So personally for you, I mean, how difficult this time has been for you?
Okay, what can I say when you talk about workload? So one thing is very sure that if you start loving your work, so there is no workload, and
Absolutely.
you keep on, thinking of diving deeper and deeper
Right.
to perform even better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, and moreover, I'm a consistent performer, and to demonstrate to the team, I have to equip myself with the unending ideas, examples,
Right.
narratives, logics, datas, and whatnot. And all this will definitely make me occupied, that too fruitfully.
Right.
And this is very, very important, okay? Because I love being a lifelong learner, and a lifelong learner is one who always tries to equip oneself and
Yeah.
engage the time in a very fruitful work. So
Wonderful.
I cannot say that, yeah, workload is more or less, but yeah, I'm enjoying the work. That's the main thing.
Wonderful. At this point, I have to ask you, how do you keep such a happy and positive, outlook? Because we can clearly see the energy in you. I mean, what's the, your process?
Yeah, my process is I begin my day. If I talk about my schedule
Yes, please.
on everyday basis,
Yeah.
so I begin my day with the meditation
Okay.
and brisk walking.
Inside the
And
house nowadays, I mean, brisk
no,
walking.
no, actually, I'm lucky enough to stay in the school premises,
Okay. So
and
the
there
campus.
is a campus, and there
Yeah.
is a huge field. So
Yeah.
I utilize that,
Okay.
and
Wonderful.
early breeze and all. So maybe I feel that I'm the most luckiest lady on the whole earth in this case. And there is one thing that is very important, that is positive manifestations,
Yeah.
that yes, I'm cheerful, yes, I'm happy,
Right.
yes, I'm healthy, and I've got a lot of good energy to work on, lot of beautiful ideas to implement on. So when you think something good with positivity, so automatically positivity is all around, and that is what you can transfer
Right.
to somebody else.
And my next question is associated to that. How do you bring about a cycle of positive change? Because these are your words in school education during these times.
When cycle of change, I feel that the statement changes the law of nature
Okay.
is very, very strong statement,
Yeah.
deeper in sense. And I think we must practice change in our life. So when there is no change, when there is no flow, so automatically things will be stinking. And nobody would like to have life, a stinking life.
Right.
And I feel that this change rejuvenates our mind, body, and soul. When we are happy, we can spread happiness. As I said, when I have positive vibes in myself, then only I can give something to my student, to my
Right.
team. And especially in school, it is mandate to create a happy environment, to make students a mindful learner who can understand, analyze, create, and then implement.
Yes.
Rather than imposing something on them, it's better to cater them something good. Demonstrate. Okay. And after demonstration, give them complete freedom to understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Satiate their queries, and thereafter let them understand what need to be accepted.
Right.
Because today's youth, today's children, they put up a question mark. Why should I do this?
They should, right? I mean,
and it is good, rather than becoming a blind learner, blind follower. We should have some thought process. And this is the tender age where we can inculcate the beautiful thought process and analytical skill, the decision-making skill in the students.
Absolutely, yes.
So I would be very happy to share one practice which I have recently started. So every Saturday, it's a learner's turn. The entire week, my team teaches. Okay. They cover all the syllabus and this and that activity and this everything. Okay. And on Saturday, they are in full relaxing mood with a cup of a mug of coffee, and they sit in the class, and the students are already allocated with the duties. And the practice is step in teacher's shoe.
Okay.
Yeah. So what they do, we ask them to pick a taught topic, the teacher who has already taught the topics. So they can pick any topic or any subtopic. Okay. And thereafter, they prepare teaching and tools, teaching aids, the PowerPoint presentations, and everything they'll prepare on their own. They'll not take any bit from teacher's PowerPoint presentation or the screenshots. Okay, so this way they are spending hours and hours in research, in self-learning, in reading and understanding. And they get a chance to demonstrate and teach their fellow mates. And they put up a question to the teacher also. Okay.
Like so Saturday, teacher puts
the student puts the question to the teacher. So the teacher on Saturday becomes a learner.
Wow.
Okay. And we focus on project-based learning, where the learner develops analytical and critical thinking skills. And one more thing that I have understood, that the students have started understanding that teaching online is not an easy task. Or maybe offline, it's not an easy task. So they now have started respecting the efforts that a teacher puts in. And I feel that it can be practiced in all the schools.
That's wonderful, ma'am. That's amazing. I mean, it's a good perspective building exercise, I guess. So how has been the support of management all through this time?
So I'm so grateful about it, that my management has given me enough freedom to think and implement for the benefit of the institution. And they have 100% confidence on me. This is what I have earned in my teaching, entire
That's
teaching.
Amazing, ma'am. Have you conducted any new training programs for your teachers?
Yeah, that is there in our schedule. And we are in training sessions every month. Either they are doing trainings from the CBSE, or maybe I am conducting. Yeah, it's there.
And they're getting used to all the tools that are coming in, all the things they have
Exactly. They are very much into it. Yesterday only they have registered with the free online CBSE training schedules and all programs. So it's there. Now they have understood that this is how they have to manage. So there is nothing new in it.
Of course. And do you believe that students can take care of their learnings? I mean, speaking of assessments, let's say, do you believe there's going to be some change, or let's say open book tests, because the internet is always going to be there at their disposal? So how do you think this scenario is going to change?
Okay. This online test is little critical.
Yes.
And we have always that skeptical thought that the child must be cheating,
Yes.
My team always used to say, "Ma'am, ye to bacha cheat kar lega." I said, never mind, let them cheat.
Okay.
How are they going to cheat? They'll see the book, they will read it, they will understand it, and then they will write it. So see,
That's
read,
learning.
understand, and writing is a process of learning. It's not a process of cheating.
Yeah, that's a good
And
perspective.
a little relaxed. And moreover, when you talk about open book examination, it's also very tricky. A dumb cannot do that.
Right, of course.
If I know the question you are putting up as a teacher and the answer is in page number 68, then only I can, within fraction of seconds, page number 68 can be opened.
Right.
Okay. And the another criteria would be that it shouldn't be cut, copy and paste. So in that particular case, I should have that command of language that I can write it in my own words.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as again, speaking about your role and your involvement during these times, how many classes do you attend? I mean, foresee, let's say, oversee the operation of those classes?
So it starts sharp at 7 o'clock with the yoga session. I'm very much there. And I ensure that on everyday basis, I give at least 7 to 8 minutes.
Right.
In all the classes.
Okay, you speak. I mean, you take that time.
Yeah. Not take the time. I enter the Zoom meeting.
Okay.
I observe. And if I find that I need to encroach, or maybe I should speak something, so I take the opportunity. So students also know and teachers also know that this lady can jump inside anytime.
Wonderful. So how many hours of classes are going on nowadays?
Well, it's altogether 4 hours plus 1 hour yoga session.
1 hour of yoga session. Wonderful.
Yoga session. Wonderful. So 1 hour yoga session means a lot of benefits of that particular asana. Right. What is the process? Okay. Right. So which it can cure which disease. So everything in detail our yoga teacher tells about it. So it's a very good session.
Wonderful. And I speak about the social aspect of the school teaching. Are there any programs that are running from your school to cater to the society around?
Well, earlier it was very much there. We used to had some sevas and all, and we were connected with a few NGOs as well, wherein our students do visit. They used to share their belongings, okay, and Wonderful. They used to donate them, and they used to have lunch also along with those children and the orphanage and the old age home. So that was there, but seeing this scenario, it is not possible. But definitely we are trying to do something or the other in the near future. And it's very, very important. At the same time, I have given one assignment to the students. Not given, I'll be giving. Okay. So budget your family. Become the owner of your family once. Nice. One day, and you can just estimate. So this is the earning of my father, means me. Okay, fine. Right. And so how are you going to manage things? So this way they do understand what is the importance of hard earned money of parents. That's wonderful, ma'am. Okay, so if I understand, respect my belongings, then only I can donate it with full heart and compassion. Absolutely. And financial literacy is something that is, the need of the hour. Important. Absolutely. And are you providing any counseling sessions for the parents as well? Because they must be wondering what to do with kids all the time at school, at their homes. Well, I run Principal Ki Pathshala. Okay. So in that there is n number of series. Okay. And last year also we have we have covered entire school students. Right. And the parents of all the classes and sections. Right. And we have some interactions, some positive interactions, some problem solving kind of sessions also. We can discuss with it. And online PTM is also there. And mindfulness, some activities are also being organized. Okay. So this way we are more or less in touch with the children, in touch with the parents. And we have also tried to involve the grandparents in our activities. Okay. Wow. So last time we have done Mile Sur Mera Tumhara, where the participation criteria was that you don't have to sing together alone. You have to sing with your grandparents or parents. So I was so happy to see the kind of rhythm, the kind of understanding कि मुझे कब से शुरू करना है, कौन सी सुर में ज़्यादा तेज लगेगा, तो I don't have to sing. So there was a kind of understanding. So this is what we were missing since so many years. So I feel that this pandemic, definitely, it's a very, very biggest threat we have ever witnessed in that entire, years. So, but still, to be positive is very important at this point of time. Okay, so let's see the beauty of this time, and then only we can save ourselves and keep our mind strong and immune system as well.
Absolutely, ma'am. And are you planning to continue these programs once things go back to normal?
Definitely we'll continue. We are a consistent performers. Once we start, we continue it.
Okay, wonderful. So, I mean, let's say again, once things go back to normal, what's the one thing that you're looking forward to the most?
Okay, it's a very difficult question, and a very easy answer. Okay. And which each and every educationist or anyone can give at this point of time is one and the only thing a human being will long for is a closing of the life threat chapter, COVID-19.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't want to read now. Enough done. All homeworks can question papers and the assignments we have done with COVID-19. Okay, now the chapter should go over, and we don't want to use it as a reference as well.
Right.
Okay. And as an educationist, presence of students shopping all around in the school premises, school building, without fear. This is what we are longing for.
That's wonderful, ma'am. So since we're at the end of our interview session, so any message you'd like to give to your students and your teachers?
I keep on giving some of the other, you can say, nasihat and all, whatever I've experienced in my life, in my 26 years of journey. So to all the audience out there, I would just wish to share a few lines with you all. You will definitely like it. First and the foremost is love your life. Important. Accept it.
Yeah.
And before learning anything, learn just 2 important lessons. Number 1, improve your immunity by eating healthy food and seasonal fruits, and stay away from junk food.
That's very difficult nowadays.
Okay. And plant saplings on each and every celebrations, may it be birthdays, anniversary of parents, festivals, anything. A pity small occasion, happy occasion, Papa got promotion, let's plant a sapling. Mama's mood is very happy, let's plant a sapling.
Wow.
And last but not the least is make your life beautiful, larded with lots of skills, and accomplish your own targeted goals rather than competing anyone else.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So, ma'am, now is the time for you to, speak about things that you wanted to. And if I haven't asked the question, you can.
I would simply say one thing, this time is crucial.
Yeah.
But it shall pass.
So keep a positive outlook.
Exactly. Yeah. And rather than getting distracted with all the news or social media posts and this and that, it's better to read good literature. It's been long we have not read something very, very good. Okay. Yeah. It's the only time in a lifetime we have got is to invest on our own self.
Correct.
I still remember when a teacher used to call Sohan, yes, Sohan, speak 2 lines about yourself.
Okay.
He used to feel shy. He was hesitant. And after my name is Sohan, he was not able to find out which sentence I should speak.
Yeah.
And if the same Sohan is asked to speak about Abhishek, he had n number of sentences.
Wonderful.
To speak about Abhishek. So because he has invested time and energy in Abhishek, doing research on Abhishek. So it's time to do research our own self.
That's amazing.
Let's understand our own potentials and what you can do for yourself, then
Yeah.
only you can cater something good to the society and the nation at large.
That's amazing. I mean, I've never thought of this, thing like that. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for speaking with us today. And I hope we have asked you all the right questions here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was such a wonderful session with you all. Thank you so much once again.
And I'd like to thank our viewers as well. I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.